Hello everyone, how are you today? Excuse me. Give me just a moment. Food was ready when I went live. So now I have to figure out my desk situation as usual. Y'all aren't surprised. Okay, there we go. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Happy Tuesday. Hi, Pookie! I am here now. I just had to step away to get dinner since it was weird timing. But yeah, how are you? Hi, wifey. I've missed you so much. We are still fundraising for St. Jude, as a lot of you guys know. We will be doing that through the month of May. So if you don't have money now, don't worry about it. This is gonna keep going to the end of May. But if you do have money now and you want to donate to a wonderful cause, please consider giving to St. Jude. St. Jude's children. Wow, this is real loud in my ear. Like, hush. St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital does a lot of work in researching children cancer, as well as other life-threatening diseases. They also provide family with treatment, and families do not receive a bill through St. Jude's, so they can just focus on taking care of their loved ones during trying times, and that them not getting a bill that covers like travel expenses, treatments, board if they have to, be in a hotel and stuff like that. Like, they do not receive a bill. They could just focus on their child. So it's a wonderful cause. Right now, we are fundraising in conjunction with Stream Team Cypher to raise money for this amazing cause. They have a fundraising push every year for St. Jude as part of their Play Live series. And yeah, I think collectively we've made, as a team, we've made over $1,000 so far, but we obviously hope to raise more than that. So yeah. If you have any money and you want to, if you have anything to spare, anything helps. Even the smallest amount helps. So please don't feel like the $1 that you want to give won't be enough, because it is enough. Anything is better than nothing. So that's my little spiel, at least for St. Jude. A couple other things up top. After thinking about it for a bit, this is going to be our last, I sold ass for less. Dimples has, I know for a fact. But this playthrough of Dragon Age is going to be the last one that we do on stream, at least for a while. I just feel like, I do think there's replayability in the game, but not that much replayability. I need to update my fucking stream, my timers. So I don't see us doing another run almost immediately after finishing this one. Yeah, this is going to be, once we're finished here, I am going to push to finish it too, just so we can move on and we're not lingering too long. Once we're finished with this, we're going to move on to Expedition 33, which I've seen some gameplay of, and I've been told that it's right up my alley and our alley, so we're gonna move on to that. And then hold on, I'm trying to turn off timers. And then we're also gonna be pushing for to the end of Witcher, because I think that we're pretty much done with most secondary quests that we have available to us, and I'm not gonna go around looking for quests. I'm sorry. Secondary quests that I am interested in doing is what I should say, because we have the Gwent stuff and the racing stuff, and I'm not doing any of that because I don't enjoy that. And then there's also the treasure hunts for gear, but there's that just takes wandering around and hoping for the fucking best, so I'm not doing that. So yeah, so Witcher and Dragon Age are gonna be we're gonna be ending soon. I already know what to replace Dragon Age with, like I said, Expedition 33. But I am I am open to suggestions for what we should play on Wednesdays once we're finished with Witcher. So if you guys have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. Caveats, it has to be available on PlayStation because that's what I stream off of right now. No first-person shooters, no first-person any game, to be honest, because I don't like that. It makes me disoriented. We mostly do RPGs on here, but I am open to other types of games if you guys think it would be interesting to play on stream. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hi, Dimples. I'm so happy that you're here. As always. No old dragon. I mean, if you want to, like, if you guys really want me to play Inquisition, I will set that as a goal, but that goal cost is going to be real fucking high, so. But also, I mean, it can't be any old Dragon Age games because they wouldn't be available for me to play. Except for Inquisition's the only one that I could feasibly play. We could do a playthrough of another one of those Dark Pictures. We can redo Man of Medan. And I can use a controller for like that time instead. But yeah, I am also down to do that. But yeah, like I said, any games that you guys think would y'all would want to see me play, but also would be interesting to me to play. Like, holla at your bitch, you know? Like, I'm open to at least looking into a game, you know, and seeing if I would vibe for it is how I should say it. Okay. So we're gonna, I said that we're gonna push to the end of Dragon Age, but that does mean doing secondary quests. So we're gonna do that. We're already in Ravane, so we might as well do like these quests and get them off of our plate. And also, mods, if somebody does make a suggestion, can you maybe just make a note of that so I can look into it later? But also, I should say there's no pressure for anybody to recommend a game to me, like, at all. Because it's not that big of a deal, and I will figure it out. There's just too many games. Can I just fast travel to wherever the fuck we're going? Yes, I can. Also, I am eating, so if I go quiet, it's probably because I'm putting food in my mouth, and y'all don't want to hear that. So, this isn't Witcher 3. You don't have to hear me eating. I'm not Geralt. Space Marine 2. Normally I'm all about requesting games, but I'm so brain froggy after work today, blah. That's fine, Polyglom. I mean, you're VIP. You can recommend me games whenever the fuck you want, to be honest. Like, you don't have any restrictions. Other people, yes, restrictions. That you are a trusted person in this channel, so you can recommend me stuff. Space Marine 2, I don't know what that is. I'll have to look into that. Hi, Jordan. How are you?
I don't know exactly. Why?
We're brainstorming games that I can play on Wednesdays once Witcher is finished. In case you wanted to contribute to. Oh, there was a ladder right fucking there. Okay.
I don't know.
I'm smart.
Fair enough. Grey Wardens go through the same thing sensing darkspawn.
Who the hell is with me? Davrin and Harding? Has to be Harding, right? Because why would I bring anybody else except my girlfriend? Rogue trader. Okay, I will look that up too. Oh, I should also say no games that are gonna make me sneak a lot. Cause I'm not good at that. I don't have the patience for that shit. Unless y'all want to hear me crash out, then yeah, I'll play one of those games. Oh, and I think this is the last caveat that I can think of anyway. No games by Naughty Dog. And there is a reason for that. There's a pretty serious reason for that. That we don't need to get into, but that's kind of a hard line for me, so. Actually, I'll just say, just look into the lead writer and creator of Naughty Dog, and that should tell you everything you need to know about why I won't play a Naughty Dog game. Exactly. Dimples fucking gets it. That's why we're best friends.
I'm ready. Tell me what you need.
Well, that and because we share a fucking brain cell. And pretty much have since we first started talking. It's fucking wild. It doesn't make any fucking sense. The Venn diagram between me and Dimples is just a fucking circle. Where are you, little bitch? Hey, you guys, I'm not struggling to play this game today. Everybody clap. Thank you so much. It's a CRPG in the same vein as... Oh, it's a Warhammer game? I'm gonna need more mods for that, because I know Warhammer people are fucking annoying. What about something like Mass Effect? No, I'm not I'm genuinely not interested in Mass Effect. I think Veilguard is the first and kind of only BioWare game that I've ever been actually interested in. I don't like shooting games. Puddle Glum, you've heard me complain about how I have to aim. That game is all aiming. But also, I'm not really big into it kind of depends, but that kind of sci-fi doesn't really interest me. And I don't really trying to think of how to phrase this. From what I've seen, because obviously I've never played it, but I've watched other people play it. What I don't like about the series is kind of the same reason why I don't like a lot of other sci-fi fantasy properties, because it doesn't really think outside the box too much, and it's still all about colonizing other locations and capitalism and greed and shit like that, and I'm not interested in that, because I live in the United States. I can just go outside and experience that. But I will say, I'm sorry, I do have food in my mouth, but I will say I do appreciate that people like it. And I would never never judge somebody for liking it. It's just not my kind of, it's just not for me in terms of just the story and the combat mechanics. And who the fuck is yelling? Are y'all getting your ass beat over there? That sucks. Not my problem, though. Seems like, none of my business. It's my favorite video game series, but I'm not one of those people who think everyone has to like what I like. Yeah. I mean, and that's why we vibe, right? Because like I don't expect people to like the shit that I like either, but I can appreciate like that people like things. I can appreciate that people have different tastes from me. You know. I don't really care. As long as it's not like as long as you're not bothering me about it, I don't give a fuck. Like or constantly talking at me about this one thing that you like and like trying to convince me, like almost trying to convince me to like it. Like I'm not. I used to have a friend who, before I got into D&D, would talk at me about Critical Role all of the fucking time, and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm so happy that you're passionate. I don't care. And they would say things like, I know you don't care, but, and it's like, then why are you still fucking talking? Why are we still having this conversation? You know I don't give a fuck. Like, what? Baby, make it make sense.
Never know why.
Like, I don't care if it's once in a while, but it's like every time we have a conversation, you have to tell me about this shit? Okay. Stop, though. It's okay for people to be wrong. I feel the same way, but also I don't mind being quote unquote wrong. Because I know that I'm not. Yo, that thing trying to ballerina spin and catch me and get knocked the hell down by a lightning bolt is so funny. I love this spell. I'm never switching this spell out. It gives every time I use it.
I'm good to go.
I bet you are using my same build. Hi Tanya, how are you? How was the rest of your stream? How was in Oblivion? That was my first time ever seeing somebody play Oblivion, because I've never played any of those games. I bet you're using my same build. So we are probably, I'll just tell you, you can just tell me. We are a crow Spellblade Mage. So we went the crow route for our mage, and I took a lot of lightning spells because I like it. Constant crashing, got stressed at energy. Yeah, that's frustrating. I'm sorry that happened.
But they don't look like abominations. They just look sad.
Is it just like the game itself, or is there something else going on? I'm not, because I know there are like glitches with the game that, from my understanding, which is very limited. But I heard some people talk about how like there some of the glitches in the game are like liked. I don't know. Translated from Kunlat. Saw a fish today. Dancing, gliding, simple things. Joy found in purpose. Unless it was like not trying to armchair tech support, which always happens when... Yep, I get that. I understand completely. Yeah. Probably very similar. Yeah, Dimples? You can talk about your build if you want to. Arnold Malric, hero of the Chantry. Ugh. Bane of apostates. Oh, so you're just a clown and a half. Good for you, I guess. I wouldn't come back from the dead, but you know, that's me. I wouldn't. Not something I would brag about. They always fucking are. No, bitch. Nice try, though. I saw you trying to sneak up on me. Also, it just dawned on me that I saw it, but I didn't acknowledge it, that we did hit our level cap. So I gotta figure out what thing I want to take, because I took all the spells that I wanted. I love this Tempest spell. Oh my god, it's always so funny to see them just get knocked down when they try to attack me. Okay, well, you know, y'all... Alright, die, bitch. And then you're still alive for some reason. Harding, I appreciate that you make my problems your problems. Well, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. We do anonymous follows here so people don't have to break their lurk, but I see you and I appreciate you so very much, and I hope you enjoy your time here. Also, I finally got Streamlabs to friggin' post when somebody follows in chat. It only took like 2 fucking months.
We ran, but they chased us. We tried to surrender, but they killed us as we knelt. The spirits roar as the fire comes. I'm sorry.
Now to see if I can customize it.
The wood will always be scorched, but the rain has washed away the fire and smoke. Thank you.
Fucking did it, y'all. We fucking nailed that. Oh. Y'all hear my dude barking for no reason? Actually, no, I think somebody goaded him into barking.
Right.
Oh. Except it's like a timed thing, ain't it? Let's find all of... I vaguely remember because let's find the rest of them before we do this. Because I'm not trying to stress myself out over some bullshit, I'll tell you that. Oh, those are birds. I was like, what the fuck are those things? Oh my god. So scary. It's fucking birds. I think there's one over here, maybe. This game is very pretty. It is one of the reasons that's made it enjoyable for me to play. It's just how beautiful it is. I think we play a lot of beautiful games on this channel. At least we have so far. Like I feel like I'm constantly like just like, oh my god, it's so fucking beautiful. Okay, I'm kind of over trying to find these fucking lantern things, so we're gonna move on. If they show up, they show up. If they don't, I don't care. Alright, let's go to the next. Alright, but can I fast travel over here? No, kind of no. I guess this would be the closest one. Do you want me to update the follow alert in Streamlabs? Yeah, if you want to do that, go for it. I mean, I'd love to see what you come up with. Use that writing creativity. I'm a very demanding streamer. Wow, I feel like we've done this before. It's odd, so strange. It feels like I just did this. Yeah. But yeah, no, this game is very beautiful, and it is, again, one of the reasons why I've enjoyed playing it so much. Like, I know that there was criticism of this game because it, like, some of the story was a little rushed, and, like, I think a lot of people, this part is just my opinion. I think a lot of people were hoping that it would be the same or similar to the older games. Wow, I think I'm just gonna let this happen. I don't know, I think for somebody like me who has like no connection to the older games and is just kind of playing this for like funsies, I think it's a good like starting point into the world. And I think what I would like to see more if they do make another game, I would just like to see like more, I guess, world building and whatnot, and just building onto like this part of the world that's, from my understanding, new to the series, because I think everything else took place in the south, right? I didn't love this game. I just didn't make my critique my whole person. Yeah, I'm not making it my person. I think the sales numbers means they won't be making another one anytime soon. Which, you know what? That's fair. I'm not hell bent on there being another one. Though I would have loved to see more of just like, again, the world, because I really loved like all the areas on the map. Like obviously Navarre is my favorite because I'm a creepy bitch, but I just really liked how everything looked, and I would have loved to just kind of learn more about these areas. But again, this is just based on my understanding of one of the criticisms of the game, because I felt like I I need to know everything about what everyone's saying, because I don't give a shit about what other people think. but I do know that people felt that it was a bit rushed, and I do see like I think I do see in some areas where like that shows through a little bit, especially in the storytelling. Not so much in the design, but the storytelling for sure. Which is a shame because I do think that it tells, like, it has like it has the parts of very interesting story. Especially when we're getting into like sort of like the passing of the torch in a lot of ways in this game from the last game. Is there somebody else still alive? You know, in their version of being alive. Okay, no. I wish the story had more meat and more characters reflect. Yes, exactly. I wish that was the case. Like, I do wish that there was more fleshed out. The characters definitely would have benefited from being fleshed out more. Especially honestly, all of them. Like, there's not one single person who's like, who I wouldn't want to see fleshed out more, because I do think that they didn't have their stories fully told, and that would have been good to see in another game. Just more of these stories and getting more of their personalities and whatnot, and just seeing like who they are, you know, just who they are, because I love what we got, but it would be nice just to know more about them. I mean, the ones that survive, the end. You know, I just yeah, that's like the shame of it, because I love these characters. But also in like learning more about this area of the world, we would know a bit more about them too, like what, like the cultures that they come from and whatnot, and like what, like their different motivations being inspired and informed by that. And especially especially with us getting like the tie into the older games with Harding, and we don't really get a lot of her story and like the things that motivate her. Cause I bought this, like, my first motivator, my primary motivator for playing this game, even though I never played the other games, is because when Eugenia was playing Inquisition, I fucking loved Harding. I just loved her. She's so solid. She's like so solid. But like I just loved her personality. I thought she was so sweet, like super caring, and when I realized she was going to be a companion, I was like, oh hell yeah, I need this for Harding. I don't give a shit about the other older games at all, but I love Harding. And I was literally kind of and then I saw that it was a pretty look at, so, but Harding was kind of my primary motivation. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Well, that's a relief.
she's just so damn cute. What can I say? Harding is the go. Exactly. I wanted more love from my girl Isabel too. Yeah. like, I'm trying to think of how to say this, because, like, for me, I mean, I knew about Isabel just because of other people's playthroughs and whatnot. Like, I mean, she is hot. I don't know. It would just been, like, I think, too, like, I could see people being disappointed in, like, the treatment of the characters from the older games, too. Like, the four previous games, especially with, with Inquisition, just because there's a part of me anyway, like, not that I have any connection, again, no connection to the older games at all, no nostalgia, nothing, but I both like and didn't like the whole passing the guard thing, because it kind of didn't feel like it did those older characters much justice in a lot of ways. Like, it kind of felt like a cameo carousel. You know, like, and here's this person and you know who they are, and here's this person and you know who they are, and also this one's dead.
A sight you never see hunting the deep roots.
So, like, I kind of wish they had, like, with the, like, if this whole thing, like, this whole game was kind of about, like, the passing the guard being passed along to, like, a younger, you can't see me, I'm doing air quotes, generation. Then I kind of wish there was just more of that in this game. It would have made it feel more earned. Especially because people have such deep love for those older characters as well. Member berries? What? Fuck. Sleazy distracted me with member berries. Sharksmouth Fort 2, The Eruption. Excerpt from a Grey Warden log. A seer warned us of a darkspawn horde gathering in the tunnels in Sharksmouth. The fighting was fierce, more darkspawn than we'd seen in years. They would have overwhelmed us, but the seer called on spirits to awaken the volcano. Warden Grey was more scared of the seer than he was of the Hurlocks. Qunari have a particular fear of mages and demons, but Grey still protected the seer until her ritual was complete. I'm watching lava pour from the jaws of Sharksmouth as I write this. It'll be years before the Darkspawn find another way to the surface. The seer said the eruption would anger some spirits, but we'll deal with that as we must. Added by Tosh. Seer's awakening a volcano? A Qunari believer protecting a mage? Would have lost money twice. As in remember berries, but of course you're gonna take it somewhere. No, I'm not taking it anywhere. I'm just like, what are you talking about? Is that a reference to something? I feel like it is, but I can't. It's like not coming to me right now. Like, it sounds so familiar, but I cannot place it. Wrong way, this way. Oh, really? A girl can't even go for a stroll on the beach with her friends without you motherfuckers. I can't visit some fucking ruins without getting attacked. Who else? Any? Like when you sprinkle stuff in, that's nostalgia to folks. Oh, okay. I didn't, okay. I get it now. Yeah, it felt more like a sprinkling, but it kind of like, I feel like it should have been just slightly more than a sprinkle. You know? Like, make it make it feel earned. Like, I think even the twist sort of at the end didn't necessarily feel 100% earned to me. But that also could be that I don't have any sort of connection to the game. So, okay. Girl, you good? Okay. Because you almost ate shit. You good? That could play a part for sure, yeah. I know, that's just my thoughts and opinions from somebody who don't know shit about this game series. Y'all can take it or leave it.
Trouble nearby.
Hey, bitch.
They're behind you.
They're always behind me. Bitch!
Take him out. Time to finish this Rook.
Anybody else want to come fuck with me? Probably. Most likely. That was the smoothest jump I've ever done in this game. Okay. Oh, there's another. Oh, there's a chest around here as well. Give me that treasure, bitch. Treasure? No. Treasure? Sound like a goddamn seagull. Treasure? Treasure? Oh wait, what is... Oh, there it is. Weather journal page. Too many stairs. Oh, we've read this before. Because I was like, T. So true, bestie. Too many stairs. Lay on hands is literally just her beating your ass. She doesn't have to. They don't understand she's buff anime. She doesn't even have to use a cantrip. She can just lay her hands on you. Lay on hands is for healing and for hurting. Just depends on how badly you piss me off. Oh, you bitch. No quarter. Okay, you can die now. Thank you so much.
Good to go again.
Oh, I can't see this person. Where are you? You're up there, okay. I love that we have to climb a ladder, like just taking the time out to climb a ladder in a fight. And this motherfucker's just running away. Okay, thank you for dying.
That's a win.
Can we just fall? Yes. No? Fuck you. But I made it! I landed on something. Y'all saw that. I was sick with it. Also, I saw something over here, so we're gonna get briefly distracted. No, okay, gotta go up, I guess. Okay. Can I see it from here? Kind of. What? Hello? Who are you?
Greetings.
Don't give me a quest.
You stand in revenge.
I'm getting a quest, aren't I? I'm getting a quest. Okay.
Danger and adventure. Tell me, if you will, do you hunger for excitement?
I'm not against adventure. What have you got?
A Ravani Lord of Fortune was following a map leading to buried treasure. Sadly, Ritzinger attempted to loot a treasure chest mid-battle. Understandable enthusiasm, and I remember them fondly. But you can carry out their final wishes to find this treasure no matter the danger, and earn gold and glory.
If you give me the map, I'll see what I can do.
Follow from Shark's Maw to Leviathan's Tail and let not your spirits fail. Thanks, I guess. Thanks for the fucking... Oh, God damn it. I don't deserve this. Okay. Can I get up there? No, not tall enough. Somehow. Trying to figure out how to bust that bomb. That sounds bad. Okay, I'm gonna go up and see if I can get a vantage point from there. Okay. No! Bitch. Okay. Okay, but like... how do you get that? Let me fall on this. Okay. No, no! Fuck! Okay. Okay, we almost had it. Girl, don't be doing any fucking...